What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Lyman Football, and today's video is going to be the full review on the Invictus Armis football gloves. Now, first off, I would like to thank Invictus for sending me these gloves. Now, before the review actually starts, I'll tell you a little bit about their company. So basically, the point of their company is, if you've never heard of them, they are a Canadian company based out of Montreal. They're a startup company trying to invent their own new favorite type of glove, which is super interesting looking. So yeah, that's basically the gist about them. Now let's get into the actual video. Okay, so to start off, these gloves retail for $49.99 Canadian on their website. I actually forgot to mention there is a discount code down below. So one of the other nice things about their site is they do have their own custom glove creator in there. It's a 3D creator where you can go on, you can design all your own gloves like I have done. I made custom LF ones. These aren't them, but I just decided to kick around the site and try them out, and they look super cool. And you can customize absolutely everything on the gloves, down to the color of this, to the logo on here, the logo on the inside, what it says, where it says it, everything. They're completely customizable. So I would definitely check that out. Even if you don't want to buy any, just go around, play around with it, and see what kind of cool stuff you can create. Now, for these gloves themselves, this is basically their second version. They're calling it the Invictus Armis, and they come in black and white. Now, I'm gonna review the white because I find with my camera, it's easier to see white on white like these are than it is to review black on black. If you do want to see what the black look like, it's basically the exact invert of this. That'll be in the unboxing video, which should be down below. Probably it's just one of the best for viewer videos for you, so go check out that unboxing. Now let's get into the categories, talk about the gloves, what I like, what I don't like. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about with these gloves is the fit. Now there's a couple things that fit really nicely, and it's actually interesting. My video process is I go in, I test the gloves, I have other people help me test them because I'm not as involved in football anymore. And then one thing I make sure to do is while I script out my videos, I wear the gloves. The reason I do that is so I can get a better tactile feel and be used to wearing the gloves and see how they are. So for the fit of these gloves, I rated them a 7.5. My friend who plays for Concordia rated them a little higher. So I bounced it out to about an 8. And the reason I only rated 7.5 is because I found the cuff was a little bit too loose for me. The palm felt good, but I found the fingers to be really tight on this glove when I was doing my rating for it. So all said and done, right? Now I put this glove on as well at the exact same time, and I realize this one fits so good. So these two gloves actually fit dramatically differently in the fingers. Also, when I was looking at the black pair, the black ones felt stiffer and they felt a little bit thicker of a material as well. So just because they are a new startup, they're dealing with some inconsistencies in their manufacturing. Now, I would love to rate it based on this glove and bump it up to like a 9.5 because they feel so good, but that wouldn't be fair to the people that have to deal with this. So I'm gonna err on the side of caution and say the fingers do fit a little small, and I'm going to still rate it an 8 out of 10 for their Armis skin fit technology that they use to make. All right, next is going to be the durability of these gloves. So I had some people wear them, and again, I think it's just more the inconsistencies of a newer brand trying to establish itself that you're dealing with right now. So everything is nice that it's not screen printed on here at all. This is all embroidered. The Velcro I wish was not micro, or I wish was micro Velcro, but it isn't. That's no big deal. That could kind of ruin a couple things, but everything about this glove feels solid. Now, usually when people like Nike and Adidas manufacture gloves with designs on the inside, they'll actually do 2 layers of their grip. The first layer will be a base layer, then they'll put a second layer on that is translucent with the screen printed stuff built in. What Invictus has done is they've done a base layer, and then the design on top, you can feel the ridge where this is actually added. So it's 1 layer with the design on top of it, not 2 full layers. That means it's going to degrade the durability slightly over time. Also, with the other ones, the black ones, this stuff was wearing off a lot quicker. This grip on the inside is still holding up very well, so I'm not sure how well it'll hold up over time without that second layer like some of the other screen printed ones have. Having said that though, I still think the grip on the inside is very good. Again, with just some of the little inconsistencies you'll get, like this one has already got a hole on the inside here on the thumb. I'm pulling it far to exaggerate so you can see where that hole is. This one has a couple things of the skin fit fabric kind of just tearing a little bit. I think for durability, it should be good. over time, but there will be little things, especially at lineman. So for the durability, I'm only going to rate it a 7.5. So next is breathability, and from what I was told, these are way more breathable than the first ones, and it makes sense. So they have a full knit back on them, which is really, really nice. And there's no padding on it that's going to collect any of that heat. Again, really good thing for breathability. The one thing I would like to see added maybe in the future, which a lot of gloves are starting to do, especially cutters, is they're adding perforations on the palms. Now, I don't really know about the technologies, how that might degrade durability of them, but that'll be the one thing that you could add to make these gloves slightly more breathable. So I'm going to rate it a 9.5 out of 10. All right, the next one is going to be very simple. It's going to be protection. There's no padding on these gloves. It's a 0. All right, the last one is going to be grip. Now, I would compare this grip closer to like a Nike style grip, where it is about a 9 when it is clean, and it's about an 8 when it is slightly dirty, and it slightly degrades as it gets dirtier. Right, you have your gloves like cutters that are at 10 when they're clean and a 6 when they're dirty. Right, so these kind of hit that middle ground where they're a little bit better all condition glove. I don't think their grip, which they call their Armis grip, is at the technology yet of like a Nike style stickiness grip, so I'm not going to rate it fantastic. But one thing I do like is just because of it might be better for grass fields and stuff with dirt than something like the cutters, because the grip's a little bit more of that middle ground. So for grip, I'm going to rate it an 8.5. The grip is still really, really good on these gloves. And again, as long as you keep them clean, the grip's still going to be fantastic. It's just when it gets dirtier. All right, so the last category is going to be my position. So the only position I would recommend this for of the guys on the interior, in the box, linebackers, fullbacks, that kind of stuff, would be centers. Center would be the only one because you're handling the ball. All right, and finally, my recommendations for the company. So the couple things I would like to see change is one version that has some padding on the back of it. I do like having full grip on the inside of my gloves, but just adding some padding similar to the Nike D-Tech 6.0, the Cutters Gamer 3.0 would be my two ones to look at for that. The one thing I'd also like to see added is this grip here, use micro Velcro instead of actual Velcro. That way it doesn't catch on any other clothes. And perforations on the insides of the palms. Again, I don't know how that holds up and degrades durability, but it is one nice thing to have added to them to increase the breathability of the gloves. All right, so there you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, they will be linked down below. Again, if you did like today's videos, please hit that like button. Any questions about the gloves or anything else, just comment down below. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and as always, thanks.